And we're back, episode 12. Thank you very much to all the people that have been watching. Yeah, it's been really enjoyable making this episode so far. So today I am going to venture into the swamp, and last episode I briefly seen a crypt that was in the swamp, and I think I'm going to try and make it there and place a portal on top of that crypt and maybe get some iron. But that's the plan for today. A little bit of exploring in the swamp and maybe picking a few fights and just seeing how I stack up at this stage with the gear that we have. But anyway, I'll sleep. We have all the furnaces filled up, so they're going to process everything while we sleep. Okay, day 36. Okay, portal. I think I'm going to go and grab portal 2. We can chuck it like there. So I obviously grabbed the other side of portal 2 from our other base. We're just running back home now. I did grab a few things in the Black Forest as we were running home, as you can see there. And now let's take this portal and we'll go and try and get this near the swamp. Oh, there's a bear just over there. Yeah, why not? Let's fight this guy. I still want to try and get a few extra bear trophies. I think I'm getting reasonably dialed with the fights with these guys now. The timing of the attacks. That one's probably the one that I miss every now and then. I think I blocked too early on that attack. No trophy. Well, we'll keep on heading towards the swamp. Oh, it's a bit of a mountain here as well. Little mountain, we'll name it. Okay, we need to head this way. Oh, another bear. Kind of came out of nowhere, that guy. It's hiding. They do blend in pretty well. They look kind of like the rocks in the Black Forest sometimes, the bear. I normally find them because I hear the little noises that they make. Oh wow. There's all of the Black Forest creatures here. Coming down from that spawner. Oh, that's a 2-star. Haven't seen one of them for a while. Not sure if I should be a bit cautious with him. Let's get rid of this spawner so we stop getting overrun. Oh, we're able to parry him. Oh, not that time. This guy is massive. Very rarely see 2-star brutes. You see the 1-star sometimes, but 2 stars. Oh wow. Yeah, okay. We have all of the seeds. Just make some room in our inventory. Yeah, I think that looks okay. We'll keep on heading towards the swamp. Make sure we're heading in the right direction. And we are here, so we'll place this workbench down and we'll chuck a portal down. We'll just place them just on the outskirts of the swamp to start off with, and then we'll go and have a little bit of an explore. That was a fun little fight just back there. All those grey dwarfs. Just standing in the middle of them, just face taking a lot of them. We are going to have to be a little bit more careful though when we're in the swamp, because things are going to hit a lot harder there. We're not going to be able to be doing anything like what we were just doing with those grey dwarfs. Okay, we need to get rested. This bear gear has been really fun. It's been awesome. I think I'm going to keep on using it for a while. Maybe when we get into the mountains, and we can get access to the Fenring set, I'll have a look at the stats on that, and that might be the time we get out of the bear gear. Okay, we've got 3 Drogger down there. I think I'm just going to take them out with a bow. I'll try and drag them up the hill and finish them off one by one. Get that guy first. With a sneak bow attack, we should do a decent amount of health damage to them. Yeah, look, I nearly killed that guy. One more arrow and he's dead. And we got our first entrails. One in the ingredients for what will be a pretty main source of food for us in the sausages. Oh, missed that guy. I thought he was going to go left and he went right instead. We'll just hit this guy another time. Okay. Yes. Okay, swing at me. That's it. A lot of the creatures in Valheim, they broadcast their attacks. Droggers are one of them. They have the biggest broadcast of their attacks. You can often let them swing and then get in and hit them. So there was one more guy, but he's walked off. Oh, that is just down there. There's the other Drogger. I don't know if you've seen that root that was kind of glowing. That's an abomination down there. I don't want to aggro that guy just yet. Maybe we could get the root gear. Probably will do that actually. We'll probably get the root gear before we get into the mountains. I know the root harness gives us pierce resistance, which will be good against the archers. And I think the helmet gives us poison resistance, which is obviously going to save us from running poison resistance meads. So, thinking about it now, it's actually probably going to be a good armor set to get eventually. Let's see if we can hit some of these furlings. Furlings? I think that's what they're called. You get like surtling cores from them, and charcoal. What we want to try and do, if we can hit these guys, they should just be one bow shot, but they run around so erratically, they're so hard to hit, especially from that distance. I don't think I hit them with a single arrow just then. Oh, Drogger. Can we fight this guy? Oh, not if we don't time our blocks. That's better. Oh wow, yeah, okay. So if we get a good parry on this guy with the 6 times, we take him down easily. If we can get them to try and run across that water, yeah. See how they just died? If they touch the water, they die. This guy's not. So that's why I jumped out and got water in between us and them. Yeah, I was trying to get them to go into the water. That way I didn't have to fight them. They do throw fireballs, those guys, and they probably would hurt us quite a bit if we got hit by one of them. So what we want to do is every like 5 minutes they respawn. If we dig the ground out around their spawner here, skeleton there, yeah. Take that guy out. We've got a Drogger coming in there too, just on the left. Oh, that's a 1-star. Oh well, we'll see how we go against this guy. Get a couple of arrow shots in on him. Yeah, okay, we've done like half health to him. We definitely don't want to get hit by this guy. He'll probably kill us if he hit us, or we'd come pretty close to it. No, he has run to Narnia. Yeah, we'll just keep on mining. He will come back. He'll try and sneak up on us again. Droggers, when they hear something going on, they just slowly walk towards you from wherever they are. If you do have the opportunity, if you see them first, you can get a sneak attack on them before they aggro. And with the bow and the fire arrows, even with this fine wood bow that we've got, which is reasonably entry level. There he is, he's coming back now. You can take a decent amount of health from your first arrow. So we got another sneak attack on this guy. We do not want to get hit by him. We'll finish him off. Yeah, too easy. I mean, we didn't fight that guy with our paws, but we were able to take him out pretty easily with the bow. Okay, so that should be pretty good now. So what'll happen is every single time we come into that area now, or every 5 minutes, those surtlings will spawn and they'll just instantly die. And now we're going to have a little source of cores and charcoal. And it's actually quite a good source of cores and charcoal. Oh, couple of shaman here. I'm not too worried about these guys at this stage. Can wear a couple of poison attacks. One thing I've noticed with the paws is they attack very much so in a straight line, and if you line up an attack, you're kind of stuck in attacking in that direction, and if your enemy steps aside, you just attack into thin air. So you do have to wait for the enemies to be in the right position before you start attacking. Okay, we'll just deposit everything and sleep, and then we'll head back again. We'll slowly keep on exploring our way to that crypt, sunken crypt. And we'll, excuse me, and we will, day 37, we will try and get our portal on top of it. Because we have portals set to all items, which is not normal settings for Valheim. You can't normally take metals through portals. But as I explained, I just wanted to speed up my progression a little bit from that sense. We can take the metals through the portals, and we're just going to chuck a portal on top of the crypt. We can go in there, fight all the enemies, mine the metal. A lot of the metal we'll find in boxes. Oh, there's a bunch of Draugr fighting something there. Oh, that abomination, almost forgot about that. We don't want to wake that guy up just yet. We still have a little bit of poison resistance. I'm always paranoid about checking I've got poison resistance running when I'm coming up against blobs. With poison resistance meads running, they're no threat at all, but without them, they can be a really big threat. Hit this Draugr. Get another shot off on him. He's dead. Let's hit this leech. No, he's running away. Sometimes I'll just sit there and let you kill him, but that guy... Oh, we've got another blob there. Oh, 2 blobs. We still have a little bit left on our poison resistance mead, so we'll take these guys out before that runs out. Oh, he's up on top of my head. Come down here, buddy, so we can get you. There we go. So I don't know if you've seen, those spawners went off while we were fighting those blobs and just deposited a whole bunch more charcoal and sertling cores, which that's going to be really handy. It'd be nice if we can find another one that's quite close to here. There's our crypt over there, so that's where we want to go. We're just going to go and check it out quickly and see if there's any enemies in the area. And we just need to place a workbench. Oh, we need a little bit of wood. Get this ancient tree. This is going to give us the ancient bark as well, which is going to open up a few recipes for us. There we go, the bonfire. One of the items for fighting some of the bosses, if you want to cheese them. Some players, they use the bonfires to fight, especially Moda, which is like the 4th boss up in the mountains. And then also Yagluf, I think they like to use the bonfire to fight Yagluf with it, which is the 5th boss. Okay, we obviously took another poison mead before we got into this fight. We're always checking that. You always want to have poison resistance in the swamp. The level of difficulty in the swamp is increased massively by not having poison resistance. The last thing you want to do is be in a fight with a couple of Draugr and then have a blob come up behind you because they move so quietly, apart from that little squishy sound that they make, they can actually move towards you silently. You don't hear them. They hit you with a hit of poison while you've been taking a little bit of damage from some Drogger, and pretty quickly you're dead. Okay, this guy is just a standard Drogger. Just wait to get a good shot in on this guy. Oh, that one didn't kill him. Just finish him off. I just wanted to drag him out of the water as well if I was to kill him out over in the water. I cannot hit the leech with these. Can I get him here and hit him? No, he's just going to swim away from me. Come back here, buddy. Ah, he's gone. Let's just go grab this portal. Oh, skeleton. Nope, I'm punching him with my fists. I'll put the paws on. Because I swam through the water a little bit, my paws were unarmed. Just getting in a position to get a sneak attack on this Drogger. There we go. Get another shot quickly while he's staggered, and we take him out. Okay, we'll head back home quickly. The portal's up here. There it is. One of these grey dwarfs have obviously been fighting skeletons. I think I heard that earlier. Okay, we're going to grab this portal. We'll grab the workbench. We'll head back down to that crypt. Let's get it set up there that we know the area's reasonably safe. We're not just running in there with our portal. Get a little bit of extra wood and resources. It's nice and clear. As soon as you enter the swamp though, it goes dark and starts raining. But when you're just on the outskirts of the swamp, you can see really well into the swamp because all of the effects haven't kicked in just yet. But then as soon as you enter it, you get the rain. It never stops raining. And yeah, you get all of the mist and the fog effects. So we're at this crypt. We just want to build on top of this. We'll demolish that, because otherwise anything that comes along, they'll just be attacking that. We'll put it up here so it's safe. There's not much in the swamp that can actually get you up here. At night time, if you're here, you're going to have the wraiths, but they only spawn at night. So that's all set up now. I did put that other wall just there, just in case people enemies can get up on that route and walk up onto the crypt off the route. I don't think they'll be able to, but just in case. But anyway, we'll finish this wall off a little bit, just to block the portal off and protect it a little bit from, say, an archer or something. And we got no wood left. That'll do now. We'll head home quickly. We need to grab the swamp key, which we got from defeating the last boss, the Elder. That gives us access to the sunken crypts, otherwise they're locked and we can't get into them. But yeah, let's see if we can go and get some iron. There we go, we've got the key. I'll just get rested. Getting iron's a little bit tedious, but it's not as tedious in my opinion as copper, because you do quite often find big stacks, like sometimes stacks of 30, just in chests in these sunken crypts. Okay, what do we got? Oh, there's a Draugr there. Let's see if we can get an attack on this guy before he sees us. Nah. Okay, we're pretty safe from the Draugr up here. Being that he's just an axe guy. We'll just take him off. Oh, we got another guy coming. Same thing. No, we missed that shot. We'll just fight him from up here from now. We'd probably be alright fighting that guy, but I'm just being a little bit careful at this stage. Looks like there's a spawner down the end there. That looks like a spawner to me. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Oh, Draugr comes around the corner. Let's finish this guy off from up here. And we got a blob coming. We've got poison resistance on, so we should be alright with that guy. Oh, he wants to come up here. So the archers can hit us up here, and obviously the blobs can jump up there as well, but the other Draugrs, they can't actually get up there. We need to take this guy out quickly before more Draugr spawn. And how's that? Wow, first one, boss location. That's so lucky. So we've got the location of bone mass. You do get a lot of the ancient bark in those chests as well, and those chests like that one I just opened up, that's one of the places where we have the opportunity to find stacks of iron. It's uncooked iron, but yeah, that's what we want to find, a couple of them. Find 2 chests with good stacks of iron, we could have 60 or 70 iron pretty quickly. So these muddy scrap piles, you do get a bit of iron in there, you get bones, you get the big bones to summon bone mass, which I'll point one out when I see one again. They are either laying around, or they are found in boxes in the sunken crypts that are also, oh, excuse me. Also, if you're mining those muddy scrap piles, you have the chance to mine out some of those bones. So, I think we'll go right now. We went left to start off with. There still is a lot more left, but I'm just going to go right and see what's there. So I try and mine like one side of the muddy scrap pile out until I can see what enemies are behind there. So we've just got a blob in there by the looks of it, and it looks like he's stuck in the corner, so we should be right to just mine all the way in. Okay, yeah, just a blob. See, there's those bones. You can see them just sitting there. Take that guy out. But yeah, see, look at that. We've got a big stack of metal there, so we grabbed what we could until our inventory was full. And we're just going to take that home. The benefit of the portals. Otherwise, you can imagine the mission it would be to get this iron back to our main home. And we want to get this iron cooking. Finally, our first iron of the game. We'll just get rid of all of our stuff. Then we'll head back, grab the rest of that iron. There's our bones, so we'll put them in that chest. So we need 10 of them to summon bone mass. And he is a massive, giant blob, basically. Does poison damage, and has a couple of big swipe attacks. And then he has a big cloud of poison that he spews out of his mouth. And then he also throws like a big blob out, which turns into either skeletons or blobs. So we will probably be fighting him with the iron mace when we make that eventually. But let's head back and grab some more of this iron. Okay, so we'll just get rid of what we need to. Yeah, that'll do. So it's like 10 weight per piece of metal, I think, in the game. We'll head back, we'll deposit this, and then we'll come back again. So yeah, we kind of got lucky in the fact that we found that swamp there. Otherwise, we would have had to have... Obviously, once we defeated the Elder, we would have been in the position where we were going to have to go and find a swamp, but we'd already found one. So we got super lucky with that. That's allowed us to progress to where we are now, like potentially much quicker than what we would normally be able to. And I think so because the second boss was quite a distance from the first boss and the spawn island. Sometimes the second boss is a lot closer, which means you're not traveling far enough out from the center to start getting swamp spawns. So I think that was actually a bit of a blessing in that we did have to travel quite far for the second boss, which meant that on that island we've also got like what looks like to be a really good swamp biome. The next thing we need to get with this iron, on top of this iron from this biome, is we need to get some turnip seeds, and then we need to upgrade our cauldron. I'm thinking maybe the turnip seeds is going to give us our upgrade to our cauldron. Hopefully we don't need onion seeds as well. But I think maybe when we get turnip seeds and then grow our first turnip, that's going to give us cauldron level 2, which then we can start to use the entrails we're getting from the droggers to make sausages, along with boar meat. And thistle, I think that's the ingredients. Uncooked boar meat, thistle, and entrails. And that's a really good health food. And you also, instead of just making one food item, you make a bunch of them, which is really good. So, with that first bit of iron, we are going to place the stone cutter down, which we are going to be doing a lot of building with this in the future. But not right now, but you can see all the different building pieces that we've got available to us now. Walls and stairs, floor pieces. But yeah, let's pick up the rest of this iron that's been cooked up. Get rid of that. We might actually... Let's go to this forge and just see what we've got available to us at this stage now that we've touched iron. So we're going to want that, the huntsman bow. I'm going to run that for quite a while once I make it. Maybe the iron helmet. At the moment we've got this the bear headdress, which is giving us some good buffs, so even though the iron helmet gives us more armor, the bear headdress is probably still best for us to run at the moment. The mace, we're going to want that. I think we need to upgrade our forge so that we get other recipes. So we'll just do that quickly. We haven't done the bronze tiered upgrades to the forge yet, so we can do them. Just place this anvils down. So that's going to give us a forge level 2. So yeah, now that opens up a whole bunch of stuff. So we've got the iron armor, we've got the axes, the at gear, the mace. We've got our shields, the banded shield and the buckler, the tower shield, and the iron sword. I never run tower shields, I don't like them. I'm either going to run the buckler or the banded shield, but I think I'm going to run the buckler because I've got a bit of confidence in my okay, and that one's opened up a spear for level 3. I've got a bit of confidence in my timing for parrying, especially against the Draugr, just because they broadcast their attacks so well. It's very easy to time, and the buckler gives us a higher level parry bonus than the banded shield. So it's a 1.5 times for the banded shield and 2.5 times for the buckler, as you can see. The block armor and block force is less. And then we've got the sword, 55 slash. And then with the bear gear, we do an extra 10% slash damage. So that sword's a big upgrade from the paws. But yeah, with that, so we've got plus 10% slash. So we might run the buckler and the sword and just see how that goes. But that's going to be a bit of an upgrade to our parry and block, and it's going to be a big upgrade to our attack as well, even though the sword's attack's probably not quite as fast as the paws. It still does a really good like 3 attack combo with that 55 slash plus the 10%. Yeah, so I'd say the sword and the iron buckler. And we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work, then we'll look at something else. But I think we're going to be able to make that before the end of the episode because we've got more iron back there. So let's do that. We've got 28, we need 30. Yeah, we're just going to have to go and do another run, but we'll sleep first. Day 38. Okay. We need to cook up a little bit more food, so we'll fill up our cooking stations with the bear meat. Once we get the sausages, we won't need that bear meat anymore. Minced meat sauce. See, I don't really want to use my necktails for that. I prefer to use them for the poison resistance meads because we don't have a lot of them. Grab this meat. Don't want to burn it. I've been pretty good so far, touch wood. I haven't been burning my meat and turning it into charcoal. If you leave it on there for too long, it eventually turns into charcoal. So we'll grab a couple more of these. because just to be safe, we're just going to always be running poison resistance in the swamp. And we will head down and we'll clear out a little bit more of this crypt. Okay, we'll grab the rest of this iron. We'll start getting rid of this muddy scrap pile. So as you can see on the left, so I just got bones, I got some iron. You don't get it, there's a little bit more iron. There's more iron. Yeah, you don't get iron off every single one, but we're getting quite a bit, which is pretty good. I can hear a blob behind there, so I'm just going to take that, just in case he hits me with poison when I open it up. So we'll do the same strat, we'll just open it up a little way. Okay, we can see a Drogger there, so we can get a couple of bow attacks on him. See if we can take him out. He looks like he's stuck up on top of the little platform there. No, we want to hit it with a pickaxe, not our fist. We'll take the rest of this out. We jump up here, we can probably get a shot at that Drogger. And a couple more shots on this guy. Almost, one more. There we go, taking him out, and then we can just chop our way through here and finish the blob off. Okay, what do we got here? Bone. We've got another chest, and look at that, another full stack of iron. That's awesome. So we did just waddle our way back to that first chest, and we dropped off what we needed to. And then obviously we've come home. Let's get this iron cooking. We'll grab some more charcoal, just 10 more. And we'll fill up these smelters again. Okay, so the smelters are all filled up. Pick up all this charcoal, put it away. Let's go and put our other stuff away. And then, yeah, put our bones in there. So we already have enough to fight the third boss now, which we are definitely not going to be in a massive rush to do. Put our entrails there. Let's head back and grab that last bit of iron. I think once we grab this last bit of iron, we'll probably call it at that for this video. It's been a good one. Again, we really were so lucky being able to have already found a swamp and being able to just beat the second boss, come straight into the swamp. There was a crypt that was right here, and we've been able to just get in and get iron. Like, that is like super lucky. We didn't have to travel and sail and find swamps, and then find swamps that don't have crypts in them, and yeah, our progression could have been much slower. And then the fact that our first crypt gives us the boss location as well, again, like, really lucky. But anyway, what we are going to do now is we are going to make the buckler and the sword, and then once we've done that, we are going to call the episode there. So thank you very much for watching again, guys. If you are liking the content that I'm putting out, please subscribe, and if you've liked this video, please hit the like, and again with the comments, if you've got any advice for me, if there's anything that you'd like me to try out, or any gear or any weapons or anything that I should run, yeah, just put those suggestions in the comments, and there's a good chance that I will do that, because I'm always trying to try new things and change my play style around. Each time I play this game, I don't want to just be running the same gear and playing the same way. I've already been mixing things up this season with this playthrough. I've never run the bear gear before, obviously that's new, but yeah, there we go. Look at that, buckler and sword. That is awesome. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and bye.